Okay, everybody. So today we're going to be doing some hip work for our homework. So what we're going to do is we're going to practice the 90-90 hip switch. A couple of things first. When you sit upright, if you need some assistance, keep your hand here as a stationary assistance, right? It'll allow you to kind of stay in the upright position and really work the hips. If you'd like, you can lean back. Opening the hips up just by leaning a little bit will make this movement a lot easier, but always consistently challenge yourself to the degree that you can perform the exercise correctly, okay? So from here, we're gonna sit in the 90-90, which basically means 90 degrees here at the hip, or at the knees and at the hip, and then this back leg also at 90-90. And when we do a switch, the goal is to get from this position here into the alternate position on the opposite side. As we do that, what I want you to focus on is a couple of things. We're going to force this leg down, okay? So we're actively going to be opening up the hips by pushing this leg away from this leg. This is the leg that will initiate the movement, the back leg. So I'm going to force this leg down. I'm going to open this leg up, and as far as I can, drive it open, maybe hold it for a second, and then this leg will trail. So as we come over, this leg will go down, this leg will become the back leg. Sitting in this position for a moment, I'm going to do another hip switch, forcing the front leg down into the mat. I'm going to open this hip as wide as possible, hold it for a sec, and then I'm going to bring the trailing leg behind it into the original position here. So from this starting position, we can also add a forward bend. So from here, I'm going to just bring my belly button to the leg first, lean in, so I can stretch the glute and the hip a little bit. And then we'll go right into another hip switch. Again, leading with the back leg, forcing this leg down. This leg opens, wide as I can, hold it, trail, switch, and down, forward bend, and hold. We're going to return again, lead here. This leg is going to open. The front leg here is going to stay down and trail until we get back to the starting position. Additionally, for our homework, we're going to add in a tie sit. So from here, I'm going to bring this leg in just a smidge to make it just a smidge easier to do. And from this position, I am going to drive downward force through this leg to try and bring this hip up. So what we'll do is we'll start here. For balance, I'll have my hands here. I'm going to try as much as possible not to lean too hard or not to throw too much momentum into this exercise. I'm just going to force energy down through this leg and try and get the hips to rise. As I get to here, bring the hips as far forward as I can comfortably without arching in the back, right? So I'm going to squeeze the glutes in this top position. Focus on squeezing. I'm going to hold it for a couple of seconds. Now I'm going to sit as slowly as possible. You can hinge here, but I also want you to drive a lot of force in this control leg. So this front leg is going to control my descent by forcing down into the mat so that I can sit comfortably down. Okay, then we'll initiate a hip switch again. So we'll move this leg forward, drive this leg down, open this back leg as far as it'll go, chase it. And then we'll do another hip switch on this side. I'll bring this leg in, force downwards, get that hip forward, squeeze the glutes, and then again, sit as slowly as I can. Whew, nice and comfortable. And then we're gonna initiate a hip switch, extend this leg, drive this leg down, and this leg open, chase it till we return once again to the starting position. This is going to be a few repetitions on each side to get comfortable with it. Practice this at home, and then we'll see you guys when you're here.